Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Gregory Wright Show. I have another article for you. Let's jump right into it, but tune in all the way through the video to the end because I have a couple of points I'd like to make. It's a very short article. Please bear with me. The article is titled, if I can get here, in MSNBC viewership craters 38%, CNN 27%, while Fox News audience jumped 41% post 2024 presidential election. This should be interesting, right? This is old news. Viewership after post election 2024. This news started popping off nearly a day or two after November 5th. So old news, but I kind of wanted to share it with my viewers and subscribers because I think this is there's a lane that's been created here for content creators. So without any further ado, let's get into it, right? MSNBC and CNN have shed hundreds of thousands of viewers while Fox News viewership has skyrocketed after Donald Trump won the 2024 presidential election. From the day after the election to date, MSNBC has averaged a total day viewership of 521,000, down 38% from its 2024 average through election day, while CNN averaged 367,000 total viewers, a 27% decline from before the election, according to Nielsen figures. Meanwhile, Fox News saw a 41% boost in total day viewership, now averaging 2 million viewers during the day. Primetime viewership similarly cratered for MSNBC and CNN, with MSNBC seeing a 48% decline following the election with an average viewership of 691,000, while CNN slid 35% to average 470,000 viewers at prime time, meaning evening and night, right? Fox News' primetime audience, meanwhile, grew 34% with an average viewership of 3.2 million viewers. MSNBC's ratings in key cable demo among demographics they mean, right? I mean, I just don't understand why the author of the article is kind of lazy, right? MSNBC's ratings in key cable demographics among adults 25 to 54 also slid 53% in primetime and 41% in total daytime, while CNN's demographic audience dropped 35% in primetime and 26% in total daytime. Likewise, Fox News saw a 46% jump in demographic viewership in primetime, while the network's total day demo viewership soared 49%. To date, Fox News now holds 73% of the cable's news audience and primetime viewers, with MSNBC taking 16% of the share, while CNN trails behind with 11%. In a key demographic, Fox News has 71% of primetime cable news audiences, while CNN has 17% and MSNBC has 11%. Ratings for MSNBC's Morning Joe continued to drop after hosts Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski revealed that they had met with Donald Trump. They had met with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, with Wednesday's episode ranking its lowest rated program since 2021, with just 51,000 viewers during that time period. I mean, it seems low to me for a major news network, right? They were just 51,000 viewers in the key cable demographics among adults 25 to 54. On Wednesday, Morning Joe averaged 647,000 total viewers, down 43% from its show's average third quarter viewership, and 51,000 viewers in the demographic, down 60% from the third quarter average. Since the host revealed their meeting with Trump on Monday, the show's average viewership has dropped day by day. A lot of Trump haters out there, obviously, right? While Monday's episode, which saw hour by hour drop off, averaged 770,000 total viewers, Tuesday's episode dropped to 680,000 viewers, and Wednesday's episode saw a total viewership of 647,000. There's a lot of mad people out there that Trump won. The post MSNBC viewership craters 38%, CNN 27%, while Fox News audience dropped 41%. Post-election appeared first on MSNBC's or MSN rather, the Warp or the Wrap, right? Short article, but at the same time, I just want to get these key points out. Point number one. The legacy news media, NBC, ABC, MSNBC, CNN, the New York Times, the Washington Post. This also this article doesn't include newspapers, but my points are going to cover legacy news media on television and newspapers. These guys were the worst when it came to gaslighting and lying to the American public about Joe Biden's health. They piled on Trump. Everything that came out of Trump's mouth was a lie. They echoed the sentiment of Hillary Clinton calling Trump supporters deplorables, were garbage, and things like that, right? They also are guilty of making it seem like the 2024 presidential election campaign was so close, so tied between Harris and Trump. But as we see the results, Trump swept all 7 swing states without a doubt. Without a doubt. I know they're still counting in California and other places in the United States, but the results are in, folks. There's no way that Harris is going to overcome the voter deficit by 2 million votes. I mean, they would have to blatantly cheat and count votes that are not authorized to be counted because they're missing signatures and dates and stuff like that. So that's point number one. They are the legacy media and the newspapers have become the arm of the Democratic Party. The coverage between Biden and Harris and Trump and J.D. Vance was lopsided. There was more negative news about Trump and J.D. Vance than there were for Biden-Harris or Harris-Walz campaign. So that's point number one. Point number two is that we're in a situation where viewership drop-offs are normal, especially after an election season. The reason for that is because during the election season, people were saturated with polling information, controversy surrounding the candidates. He said, she said, the 34 felonies, the 91, all these cases against Trump. There's some dirt that came out about Kamala Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff. Nobody cares about that. You know what I'm saying? So they, folks take a break from television. It's fall season, new episodes are coming on, Tulsa King and all these other shows that attract people's attention. The new fall lineup, football's here, we're entering into playoff season. So yeah, viewership normally drops off right after a campaign season. But I think this year, unlike other years, social media is playing a bigger role in this year. A lot of people turn to X, formerly known as Twitter, for their news, because obviously they can't trust legacy news media, including newspapers, because they have been gaslighting people, their audience, for at least a decade. And so now we have content creators such as myself and many other big ones like Joe Rogan, Megyn Kelly, the Timcast. You have Dan Bongino. You have all these guys that are creating content, and it's coming from a credible source. These guys do, including myself, do due diligence to make sure that what we're saying is accurate and it's on point and it's fit for consumption when we're sharing it family and friends. You know, we share this type of information with family and friends. And so I think even though we're seeing a normal drop off after a campaign season, I think it's going to come back this time around. It's going to come back a lot more slowly. The bounce back is going to happen a little bit more slowly than in previous years, because we have the social media content creators such as you and I and other people, you know, that are creating original content. We're not parroting what the White House tells us to parrot. We are independent. Most of us don't get paid for this stuff. I certainly don't, but I enjoy doing it. And so the more we go forward and the more that the general public has a distrust for legacy media and some agencies and government and things like that, the more independent we will come. And I see a lane for us, for content creators. I believe that since the pandemic began late 2019, we started getting locked down around February, March time frame. I believe that was the best time to launch a podcast or video blog. You know, what I'm doing, creating content, because folks are sitting home, they're scrolling on their phone, they're looking for entertainment, they're looking for something that will enlighten them to make their lives better. And this is what this is. So there is a lane for us. We just have to keep on going. I only have 355 subscribers, but at one point I only had 2. And so, you know, if you're serious about this thing, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Do your own research, but there is a lane because legacy media sucks. It creates a lane for content creators like you and me to create interesting content that could be consumed by folks who are interested. All right. So hey, the link to the article will be in the description below. Comment in the comment section to let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you.